What make a coach trust a player who is not chasing points? What's up, Underdogs? Welcome back to the Underdawgs Voice Podcast. Today, we got Adrianna Scott with us, a smart, tough, unselfish player coaches trust. So, let's get it. Adrianna, did I say your name right?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on?
Nothing much. Been practicing, hooping, all of it.
Okay. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so when people first watch you play, what do you think they notice first? Is it your size, your skill, your defense, or the way you think the game?
I think it's my size, and then they notice my defense because I'm more active, chasing the ball, running to it, everything on defense.
Okay. All right. So um you describe yourself as somebody who really understands the game. So when did you start realizing that your brain for basketball was one of your strengths?
My brain for basketball was my strength when I realized I can know every play, only having to see it one time and be able to put it in my head and add it to my game of what to do the next time that play is called.
High IQ. Do you watch a lot of film?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how to break it down now?
Well, a little bit.
Okay. Like, hey, still learning. So that's at least you watch film. A lot of kids don't watch film. They just click their highlights. Well, at least you watch film. You'll learn how to break it down real quick. That's a good thing. So you're 13, right?
Yes.
All right. So at 13, a lot of players just want buckets and highlights. So what made you start caring um more about defense and about doing what helps the team the most?
Defense helps the team the most because it can cause good opportunities for the game. And just knowing that one steal is better than just taking all the buckets. Because you have to be consistent on defense and offense.
Do you think being that consistent on defense keeps you in the game more?
Yes.
Because I tell people all the time, like, defense gonna keep you in the game. I don't care if you score. You don't gotta score no points. If you can play defense for me, you ain't coming off the floor. You gonna need some oxygen or something for you to come off the floor for me. So that's how I feel about these kids that can play defense and ain't worrying about nothing else. All right, so rewarding points. You said offense reward points, but defense create opportunities. Um,
Correct.
yeah. When did that truth really click for you?
It clicked when I realized scoring points, it was good. It added onto the board. It got the stats. But then defense was more of like a stop them from scoring thing. And then they won't get any points and it will still have the same opportunities created.
Okay, so you one of the players is like, oh, you ain't gonna score on me. Like, you take pride in like really like stopping people from scoring.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's good. That's good. So take me to a game or a moment where your understanding of the game really showed up. Like what happened?
Well, we were losing by, let's say, 5 points.
Mm,
And you could see that the team was just like, we were checked out. We thought it was going to be done, over with. But then we had to get back in that state. Had to put the team in the state where it's like we can come back and we can win. And just read the plays, know what's going to happen, all that.
all right. So tell me about a moment where your defense changed the whole feel of the game.
Just my defense, it changed the game when they were getting easy buckets, scoring, and then having that help and being there for my teammates when they couldn't stop the defense.
Okay, okay. You're a great help defender?
Yeah.
How about on the ball defender?
Oh yeah, even better.
Oh, I mean, I've seen I checked you out. I don't have people come on here that I don't check out. Sam, she's a good defender. She's a good defender. I wouldn't want to play against her. She would get on my nerves. So when a game gets messy or physical, what happened to you mentally? Like, do you get calmer? Are you more locked in? Or are you more competitive?
I would say more locked in and more competitive, but more on the locked in side, not letting them get to me, not affecting my mental game. Because when it affects your mental game, it can just take you out of it.
Mm, that's so true. So true. So true. So when you make a mistake, what's your internal response when you make a mistake?
If a mistake is made, let's say on offense, just getting it back in defense, just
Mm,
responding.
I like it. I mean, that's what I teach. Like to have that quick response, forget about, that next play mentality. You know what I mean? Uh, you make a mistake, forget about it. Mistakes is part of the game. So good job. Good job. So parents, look, this one is one of those spots where people miss the real value, right? And what it looks like. A lot of times people celebrate the kids who score the most and overlook the kids who understand the game, defend, communicate, rotate, and make other people better. But that's the kind of player coaches trust. Adrianna's story is a reminder that basketball intelligence and role awareness are not a small thing. It's a winning thing. So, Adriana, back to you. Now, do you feel more confident when you're scoring or when you're controlling the game in other ways?
When I'm controlling the game in other ways, because scoring is not always the answer, and that's not always how things get put together.
Okay, all right. So you've been recognized for understanding your role. Like, what does that really mean to you?
Understanding my role as a player means to be locked in, capable, listening, and just doing what needs to be done.
All right. So on on an average, how many based off of your defense and stuff like that, and how you play and the other things you do, how how many points do you think you contribute to your game? So just to say, if you had like if the score at the end of the game was like 45-40, right, and y'all won. So how many points do you think out of that 45 points that you think you contribute because you do other things besides scoring
I'd say 8 or 7.
based off of defense?
Yeah, based off the defense.
So how many points would you have on offense?
On offense, I would have probably 10, 12 points.
Okay, okay. So out of that whole game you contribute to like 17 points, huh?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's cool. All right. Oh, that's cool. All right. So how do you balance being aggressive and also making the best reads for your teammates?
Balancing being aggressive, but you have to balance being aggressive and also being there for your teammates, because sometimes being aggressive cannot lead to the best interactions with your teammates, but you still have to be in it and still tell those teammates, you're still my teammates.
Right, 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 right. All right. Mm. So when you're playing with talented teammates, how do you figure out where you fit in best in the game? Because I mean, if you're mostly your specialty is defense, am I wrong or am I right? Right, right.
You're right.
Okay. So how do you fit with talented players? How do you figure out where you fit in at?
You tell them, well, first you have to tell them that you do more of a defense thing, and then it's really off your position and what they like to do compared to what you like to do, so you can work together and try to figure out ways to combine both of our strengths.
So your natural position right now. I mean, 13-year-old, you shouldn't have a natural position at 13. But what position do you mostly play right now?
Center,
How tall are you?
like 5'10".
Do you work on your guard skills?
Sometimes.
Well, that's a big. I mean, that's 5'10". Yeah, look, that's a big 13-year-old. Do you think you're gonna grow anymore?
Yes,
You do.
I think I am.
You know what I think you should do? This is my opinion. Work on your all around skills. Because you're a
Yep.
5'10", do not let nobody put you in a box. And I think that's one problem with youth basketball is we take the tallest girl and we just put her in a box. You're gonna be the center. You know what I mean? Well, and that's where we leave you at. We don't work on your handles and nothing. We just get you on a post catch till you turn around, get your drop step. You know what I mean? The game is becoming more evolved. You got girls that are 6'4", 6'5", taking threes and all that stuff. So if I'm you, I'd be like, whoever trained me, look, I need to work on my ball handling, my all around game. I just don't just want to work. And even in the games, like, coach, look, I got my ball handling is better. Let me bring the ball up the floor sometime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you should. How do you feel about that? How does that make you feel? Like, because sometimes as a kid, you don't want to express it, but on this show, you can express anything you want. All right, I just want to let you know that. How do you feel about that? Like, truthfully, how do you feel about you just playing center all the time?
Okay, I don't feel as bad about it because I do play a lot of power forward,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like it goes back equally because when you leave me to play center, I'll play center because I'm good at it, but then
Uh-huh.
I can also play power forward, so either which way is just yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be no guard sometimes. You don't want to bring the ball up the court sometimes. You don't want to be a wing player sometimes. Like,
Well, I do sometimes. I do sometimes.
I just want to make sure you have an all around game because what if you don't grow no more, right? Like, what if you stay stuck at 5'10", right? When you get in college, what you think you're going to be? If you play
Probably like
basketball in college, huh?
probably like 6 foot.
No, I'm just saying. All right, so you 5'10" right now, right? What if you don't grow anymore, right? And you stay at 5'10", or you go through high school in 5'10", and you might at 5'10", you might be the tallest girl on your high school team. Who knows? All right, then you go to college. Now you ain't the tallest girl no more. Now you one of the smallest ones. Everybody else 6'1", 6'2", same size as you, but you ain't never played guard before. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Train it
don't
early.
so train your whole overall game, guard skills, wing skill, all of it, because you never know what's going to happen in the future. You're only 13. You still got a lot of years to grow or not to grow. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
this coming from somebody with experience, like I had a girl, she's about your size at 13, and I told her everything. I started from inside out. By the time she got into college, she was shooting threes.
Hey,
She was like Sarah Strong. She could do everything. She's still
that's
playing college
good.
basketball now, but she can do everything. And she about 6'2" now. She can handle the ball. She can shoot threes. She can do everything. Mid range jump shot is whoo. So that's what I mean by like work on everything, everything. Because again, you never know if you're gonna stop growing and keep on growing. I just think that's just me. I don't know. I don't care if you're a god. If you're a god, I'm gonna teach you how to do low post stuff. I'm gonna teach you everything because I don't know. You might be 5'5" now, but then you might grow to be 6'4". So why not teach you the whole game and you know, not just take it
A
step
little
by
bit
step.
of it.
Yeah, I just take you step by step. But I always work inside out. First, I never work outside in. I always work inside out. I get you closer to the basket, then move you out. But the
Yeah.
footwork is the same. So once you realize all your footwork is the same, you'll become an unstoppable player. Three footworks in their counters, and you'll become an unstoppable player. no matter what position you play, just to give you a little, you know, knowledge. That's it. But I just want to make sure you have an all around game. And you're not even one of my players. Uh, but you just like to lead it like now, as far as your game now. How many blocks are you at with your game?
I say 5.
Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. And tell everybody what team you play for, because I ain't even asked you that.
I play for 13U Indy 1,
Okay, what school you go to?
Westfield Middle School.
Westfield.
Middle School.
Where that's located?
In Westfield, Indiana?
Westfield what?
Indiana?
Okay, all right, okay. I just wanted my my guests to know where you know team you play for, because they may be looking out for you one day, and things like that. All right, so if a young athlete is listening, right, and thinks defense is boring, what would you tell
I tell them it's really the best part of the game, and
them?
it clicks. Everything clicks. It's like offense is like a cake, and then defense is the cherry on top.
Okay, okay, I like that. Go ahead, girl, dropping that little slang knowledge. I hear that. I hear that. So, would you say, what would you say to an athlete who wants more minutes, but still haven't learned how to impact the game without the ball?
You have to learn. Well, you have to learn what to do with the ball and without the ball. So, training can be putting up shots, scoring the ball, but it also has to be you being able to move and be active on the opposite time. Because if you can't play defense and then you only want to play offense, defense is how other people score. So you're giving them opportunities because you don't want to take the other opportunity.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I don't know why people think like in training you had a ball in your hand all the time, but once you get in the game, do you know 90% of the time you're not gonna have the ball in your hand? So you gotta learn how to move without the ball. You gotta learn how to contribute in other ways. Like scoring ain't the only stat. So good job. Um, so what part of your game are you most serious about improving right now?
Improving,
Uh-huh.
shooting threes, and just pull up mid range.
Well, great. Now that it will expand your game outside of you just playing on the box, right? That was really else. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that, especially mid range. So if I'm you again, I work on mid range first and then work on threes last. Because to me, if your form is not the same as it is inside out, then you shouldn't be shooting threes until it is.
Yes.
Got it. But keep on working. So I like that. I like that. All right. So if your game could keep growing the way you want, what kind of player do you believe you can become?
I believe I can become a player that can just I do a lot already, but I
Mm-hmm.
just want to do more than I already done. Get it to a point where it's there's nothing else for you to do. You've done everything. And I feel like I'm just not at that point yet.
Okay. I like that. Hey, look, I've been coaching for I don't even know how long. I don't think I'm my best yet, and I'm pretty good. I just don't think I'm my best yet. So I'm not going to stop learning. I stopped coaching AAU though, but I'm not going to stop learning. I don't think I ever stop. I think I learn something about basketball every day. Just by reading, looking, watching games, walking. My mind is always around basketball. So that's a good habit to have if you want to keep on learning the game, so you can get better. All right, so if a parent is listening and their athlete, right, is talented, but too focused on scoring, um, what do you want them to understand? What do you want that parent to understand?
The parents have to understand scoring is a good thing, but just there's other things your kid can bring to the table than just scoring. They have to be able to passing the ball is also a really good thing because not everyone wants to pass the ball anymore because they care about the stats.
Mm-hmm. You ain't lying. Like passing. I don't know what. I don't know. Let me ask you a question. Why do y'all like throwing air passes so much and don't like throwing bounce passes anymore?
I think it's because you're just thinking, oh, let me just lob it to you real quick instead of let me get you set and ready.
I mean, the bounce passes is becoming a lost art. And I be trying to tell my girls, like, if you throw a bounce pass, now you don't throw a bounce pass in everything around the perimeter and all that. No, you don't throw a bounce. Somebody cut into the basket, bounce pass. I mean, but I'm like, these people playing basketball now is lazy. Ain't nobody getting low to get steal no pass. Like, bounce pass the ball. Everybody's hands is always up like this. It's faster to get your hands from here to here than it is from here and all the way down to the ground. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
why you keep on throwing air passes? Somebody come through the basket, throw the bounce pass. But I think bounce passes is becoming a lost art because that's all I hear in the crowd sometimes. Bounce pass the ball. Girls go down, do it. I just think that bounce pass is becoming a lost art. So I just think y'all need to get better. I think y'all people out there, I think you need to get better at bounce passing the ball. But good job. That's a good message for you parents. Y'all heard her. Y'all heard her. Stop just worrying about scoring. That's not the only way you're gonna get your kid gonna get into college. All right, Adrianna, I see. Like parents, that's the kind of stuff people miss. What Adrianna just said. Like stop worrying about, scoring. But that's the type of stuff that you miss when you only watch for points. You miss people like her that has an all-around game and can average 10 points, 5 blocks, 10 rebounds, and stop people. I think that'll get you more time and your child more looked at to go to college than just scoring all day. Because anybody can score. Everybody can't play defense. All right, Jordan, let's flip this. Let's flip this real quick and go to our fun fire round. Fast answers, first thing that come to your mind. So I'm going to tell you what you got to do. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Might be 5, might be 7. All depends on what's going on. All right, so you have to win this game. If you lose, and I tell everybody this, you're going to be the first one to lose this game. It's an easy game. If I like your answer, I give you 2 points. If I really like your answer, I give you 3. If I think your answer is okay, I give you 1. If I don't like your answer, you getting on the bench. Just letting you know right now, you ain't getting no buckets, no defensive stops, no blocks, no rebounds, no nothing. It's a complete 0. You cool with that?
Okay.
All right, now. All right, so let's have some fun. Let's Let's lighten it up a little bit. All right. That's my man, stuff going crazy. All right, so first one, fast answer. All right, first thing that comes to your mind. What's more fun for you? A chase down block or a dime that leads to an easy bucket?
A chase down block. It just has more energy and it's funner when you get the block.
Okay, all right, that's okay. I like that. That's 2 points. Okay, so we down by 10, by the way. I'm sorry. We down by 10 points. So now we're down by 8 because you got 2 points. All right.
Okay.
If your game had a personality, would it be calm, loud, sneaky, or annoying to play against?
To play against.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, there you go. Annoying to play against. I kind of figured you was going to say that. So I'm going to give you 3 points for that. All right. So we down 5 now.
Okay.
Down 5. Okay? All right. So what is your favorite part of basketball that casual fans don't appreciate enough?
Defense. People don't appreciate defense enough.
Okay.
And what it does to the game.
All right. Okay. Got that? Defense. Y'all hear that? Who knew? All right. So that's another 2 points. So what else? 5. That's what's that? I said 5. Okay, 7. So yeah, 7. So we down 3. All right. Who talks more on the court? You or the people you guard?
The people I guard.
You don't be talking no trash.
I do talk trash, but I'm not like a trash talker. I'm more of like the finisher.
Okay. All right. Okay. Get that up out of here. They talking all that fast. You can't stick me. And you be sending their stuff into the stands. Okay, I got you. All right. So if me, Coach Q, and I'll come to one of your games, what's the one thing you want me to notice first besides your defense?
How active I am and how much I move around and try, like, not standing, just like providing open opportunities.
Okay. All right. So I ain't give us no points for the last one. So that's 2. All right. All right. So let's say we down. We up by 1, but you still can lose. So when you finish yet, you still can lose. All right. Favorite thing to do when you're not playing basketball?
My favorite thing to do when I'm not playing basketball is family time. Just being with my family.
Okay. What's one thing y'all do?
One thing we do is we go out to eat and we go on vacations together.
Okay. Do you play another sport?
Volleyball.
Oh, okay. I used to coach volleyball. I love it. Volleyball is fun. I used to coach it. I used to coach that too. All right.
I think it's really fun.
So listen, you up by 3. You up by 3. I'm gonna ask you this one question that I ask everybody, and this can blow all the score like out the water. Like you can go back down to 0 and lose the game off this one question. All right. So when you're warming up, or before a game, you driving in the car before the game, right? What is your hype song and who is the artist?
My hype song is probably anything Drake, really. Just anything Drake. Anything Drake.
You lost. Y'all, she done lost the game. Oh my God. She done lost the game.
Call Drake, though. Call Drake.
Oh my God. Y'all, she done lost. She don't know. You done lost the game. You done went all the way back down to 0. Bruh.
You don't like Call Drake?
No. Who did you say? Drake, right?
Yeah,
you said
you don't like Drake?
No. All right,
you don't like
I'm gonna
Drake?
give you another chance. No. Listen, I'm gonna give you another chance. Is it the old Drake or the new Drake?
Old Drake.
All right, people. Should I let her win the game? Okay, I'm just gonna take out the points from her. All right, I gotta go with the judges with this one. Should I let her look? All right, okay. All right, so the judges said since you said the old Drake, we're gonna let you have the game. We're gonna take a couple of points away from you, so you won the game by 1 point.
Okay.
If you would have said the new Drake, you just lost this whole.
He's just not as like the old Drake is just better. He was more consistent too.
Okay, all right, I give you that. Okay, I give you that. All right, that was the fun fire round. She almost lost it, y'all. She almost lost the whole. Woo! You better start watching my show more often.
Everybody loves Drake.
What?
Everybody don't love Drake. Half the people in here don't say his name. I'm telling you, girl. All right, so that was the fun fire round. Had a little fun, and now it's time to get back serious again on my last question. This is my signature question that I'm gonna ask you. Whether you are, or whether you thought you were, or whether you think you are. What does being an underdog mean to you, and how do you carry that with you every day, both on and off the court?
Being an underdog means just knowing that you have a job to finish and it's not done until you finish it. Just every day going and wanting to be better than what you were yesterday.
Like it. I like it. Good job, Adrianna. Good job. So, Adrianna, you got any last words for our guests? Anything you would like to say about yourself, about the game, about the future of the game, whatever?
Just play defense, do bounce passes, and stay consistent.
Okay. Play defense, do bounce passes, and stay consistent. Simple but effective. Like it, like it. All right, people, listen, underdogs. Adrianna's story is a reminder that some of the most valuable players are not just playing hard. They're thinking the game, defending with purpose, and making everybody around them better. Parents, this episode was really about recognizing the value of a player who understands role, competes hard, and impact winning beyond points. Athletes, this is a reminder that your game gets more dangerous when you stop chasing attention. I'm going to say that part again. Your game gets more dangerous when you stop chasing attention and start mastering the little things that coaches trust. Coaches do not play players that they don't trust. So, parents, if this sound like your athlete and you want help with pressure, confidence, and mistakes and game time behavior, just click the link below in the description. All right? And listen, I always tell y'all, pressure reveals training. But guess what? Every underdog has their day. I'm Coach Q. I don't even know my name. I'm Coach Q, and that's Adrianna Scott. And guess what? We're out. Say bye to the people, Adrianna.
Bye, everybody.
All right.